boy Voltron, DJ Voltron. You know, you checking out Cybertron podcast. Been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of updates to talk about. Um, we'll wait till a couple people get in here, maybe. You know, I'm gonna put this out later, so it don't even matter. We're gonna keep it as real as possible. You know, the crash out. It's the crash out edition of Cybertron. This is when your boy Voltron goes crazy. You know, about situation, society, and this is not even an attack on American society, but it's just things that I don't like, and I disagree with 100%. So I want to say allegedly Donald Trump took away civil rights. Donald Trump, he did some good things, but then there's some things that y'all don't agree with. So Donald Trump takes away black civil rights. Now black people are mad, you know. And I am black, don't get me wrong, but I'm against a lot of stuff that in America people are with. I'm against I'm against a lot of different things. I have a different mind frame, a mindset. I separate myself from the nonsense and the buffoonery that we deal with in America. So here's my thing. So the fact that Donald Trump took away black civil rights and our leaders followed that for so long is incredible. Incredible. But I have my black people to blame. We are to blame. The black people are here. We are the ones to blame. We're worried about black civil rights from Donald Trump. He's taking it away. But we didn't own anything. We had opportunities to come. Well, we've been here in the country. We had opportunities to buy property, buy businesses, everything. We didn't do it. We didn't buy any businesses or anything. Now people are mad because Donald Trump stopped the civil rights movement. I'm telling you, man, I'm against the grain, man. I don't agree with a lot of American things and a lot of things that's going on. We have to take accountability as black minorities in America, and we have to buy our own land, property, and have our own jobs, and we can hire each other. You understand what I'm saying? This was going to happen. This Donald Trump thing was going to happen. He did a lot of good things, but there's bad things that come with good things. Okay, so you want me to speak articulate, troll? What up? You know, sometimes I got people from overseas and all of that. So say what you want to say, boy. You know, you know. I'm not gonna feed into your energy because I love it. I love it. Maybe your wife is cheating on you, or maybe you caught your son in the bed with another boy. You're angry. You're fucking angry, kid. Did your wife suck my dick? Yo, anyway, I'm not gonna deal with the trolls, man. I'm like this. So get back to what I'm saying as far as Donald Trump. What I'm saying, stop civil rights, and that's what it is. Like black people can't take accountability. You know, it's crazy that the way black people get up angry and this and that, but they don't want to get up and do nothing. But they want to celebrate failure. You know, so celebrating failure is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all showing off, smoking mad weed. Like this bozo right here, Rex. He probably smoked mad weed and want to brag about how much weed he smoked. You know what I mean? Showing bottles, $1,000 bottles on the screen. And want to show off. Looking like an idiot. You know what I mean? Probably got 5 different baby mamas, got child support. So it's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta change our ways. We gotta manifest good thoughts, and we gotta become good people. We up here blaming everybody and everything, and we not even adjusting our life. So with that said, like me, what I'm saying, I'm angry that we're not standing up. You understand what I'm saying? This kid, let me hear what this kid got to say. There's only 4 people in here, and you're not very good at this. Yeah, that's well appreciative. But people gonna come out, see me later. So whatever you saying, Rex, mean nothing to me, boy. 'Cause I probably got, more everything than you. Like I said, you just probably a bozo from some little small town trying to be gangster or whatever. But you ain't doing nothing, boy. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you probably one of these black people that celebrate failure. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't even care what you think, your point of views. I have no egos, none of that. You over here wasting time with me, wasting your energy. You could be somewhere else, but it's all good though. You know what I mean? I like bozos, I like trolls to be online and sit up here and think you ain't stopping nothing, King. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing. So, back to your mind, because you trying to take my energy. Back to what I'm talking about, because you one of them bozo black people, what I'm saying, that feels though that you God or something, like you running shit. You ain't running nothing, nigga. You a cornball, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna let you take my energy. What I want to do is I want to monetize myself and get money, and help people and take care of children and manifest good thoughts and make, uplift the people and do good things. I don't sit here and worry about, other things that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? What people are talking about and all of that. I think that and shout out to my foreign people because, a lot of American people are so rude and ignorant. You see it, what's going on, when people be trolling you and all that. You know, y'all show nothing but love. So in here in America, we so much damage. With different things going on. You know, so I think that I appreciate the love from the foreign people. I get more love than American people, which is I'm all right with it. You know, as far as that the way that goes. So yeah, immigrants, foreign or whatever. It's a shame that the immigrants got to go back. But I live in New York City and it's a lot of crime, man. When you rape a little girl and you raping women and you doing everything underneath the sun, you're hurting people. You need to go back to your country. Now the people that's out here working hard, they deserve to stay. So it's a shame, that they're moving some people that deserve to be moved. I'm gonna keep it 100, but there's people that don't deserve to be moved from New York City. It's crazy out here already. People just dying, man. Numbers, they dying, in drastic numbers. It's incredible. It's incredible, and what we gonna do about it? We just sit there. There's no solution. You know, yeah, you're right. New York did get soft, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy the fact that we don't have our identity no more. And if you look at the Bronx, and me being a mixture, there's no racism, but a lot of people think this is DR up here in the Bronx, or they think it's Mexico or something. But that's besides the point, man. Like New York has no identity. When we first came out, out in the scene with hip hop, He was rocking. Everybody looked up to us. Now we have young boys in New York City that's acting like they from down south, and it's sad because it's like they're embarrassed to be from New York City. And I get it because look at it. I mean, you take it as an aspect that it might be soft, but not really. Because Manhattan never been like a crime scene in Queens. Queens was like outside of Queensbridge and other projects, but now the suburb areas is going down over there. It's going down. I'm telling you, like Astoria, Steinway and all that. Like the shooting. I don't know if y'all seen the shooting and all that. Yeah, these little young dudes is wilding now in all areas. People was really wilding. Oh, you want the drip, the drip. Nah, I'm not really into that. I got it, but I'm not really into like this is the segment of where you know I want to say I'm crashing on American society and the way it thought, the thought process, because I'm standing aside of what we call cool. I don't think it's cool. I've been had the nice cars and stuff riding around, the neighborhood, but it looks stupid now. As I observe with my third eye, you're riding around to get baited. We call you a meal ticket. Like people will rob you. They'll rob you for your car and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So why we riding around with jewelry and showing off? And there's like sharks out here. I'm in the Bronx. There's sharks that will take you, take your life. They'll take anything that It's like you putting like some meat like a pool of sharks. They're gonna devour it. So it's stupid that you go get a new car and you want to ride around the hood and show off, and then you want to be I'm gangster, but there's somebody more gangster than you, and they're gonna take your car. They don't care if you have a name out here or not. They're gonna rob you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take your stuff. They're gonna take your food, everything, and you're gonna be like naked. And you like, I'm from New York. I'm running. They ain't like that no more. People are hungry out here. So I think it's stupid for to buy the nice things. My era, I'm in a different era. Yeah, it was cool, but now it got worse. And it just don't make sense to just even wear. What do you wear for anyway? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Why? I said earlier, you smoking mad weed. You know, appreciate that, Lynette. Oh, this hat right here, this is like from from Foot Locker and all that. This is the women basketball champion team of New York that they won a championship this year. I'm gonna get back to it. So people just wanna shine and show off, and it just don't make sense, man. It just don't add up. So it's mad crazy that we act like we do and we do what we do, and in America, I think it's time to wake up. You buying $30,000 to $50,000 cars, and you could go overseas and DR. You could buy fucking houses for that much, 3 or 4 houses. $5,000 houses. But you waste your money to ride in something so somebody can say, "Oh, you look good in it," and this and that. Just like I said, the thought process. What are we doing? What are we doing in here? You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all is in here and hit the like button, subscribe, share button. If y'all come in later, hit that subscribe button. If y'all come in later on, and, you see this or whatever. I had a troll in here. Just to calm down. I don't think he's in here or whatever, but there's always a troll. And it's good business. You know what I mean? It's good work. So if you want to troll and talk crazy, let's do it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So the thing, and the moral story is that what I'm saying. You have to think by yourself. You have to think alone. You can't be like everybody else. And this is my own perspective. Like everybody's trying to impress the next person, and nobody really care. When we gonna get this right? When we gonna get it right? You're trying to show off for the next man, and nobody cares what you got. You buying all this jewelry, you're showing off for a woman that got a nice car, and she just like the car. She don't like you. She just wants your money. And then when the money run out, she don't want to be with you no more. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy what we think out here, in America. The mentality, you go to different countries is different. Over here, everything we do is just like, we got freedom, but we got freedom for stupidity. Like I said, we need to invest, especially in minorities. We need to invest in our own jobs, our own businesses. That way we can hire the youth, because it's about to get real. If that law gets passed and through Congress about no more civil rights, guess what? It's over. It's over. I'm keep it 100. It's over for us, man. So you got to save your money. And it's like when I used to do 5%. Build and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Rebuild. After you destroy, rebuild. You know, it's scientific. Scientific thoughts. Like you have to manifest your thoughts and think and be a better person and elevate to a higher level. So it's just stop being followers. Stop doing what everybody doing. And if you think that's cool, you gotta have that new Balenciaga or that new Gucci hat or things that don't matter when you're supposed to put money in the bank and saving up for future life. You know, it's better to put your money in the bank and save up for future life, lifestyles. You might want to travel. Later on in life, you might want to, I don't know, go somewhere in life. You want to eat. You want to get a better house. You might have been in the hood your whole life. You might want to. You just got to save your money because it's getting real out here. If Donald Trump's bill passes, that law passed in Congress, no more civil rights. Guess what? I'm talking to the minorities. It's over. And, the minorities that live in America, kind of think of it, you know, Spanish, African, whatever you name it. Stop looking down on Afro American black people when our people open the doors up for y'all. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Y'all, people wasn't here riding when they was opening up the doors in the civil rights movement. Y'all wasn't here, so stop looking down on Afro American black people in America when we pounded the payments, and then when you come in the door, you use an opportunity through us to maintain. If it wasn't for us and civil rights, you wouldn't even have half the stuff y'all got. So stop looking down on an Afro American black man, even though I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? But y'all that's, foreign, Afro American, I mean, not Afro, excuse me, African, Spanish, whatever, you're looking down on the Afro American black man, stop it. Stop it. Because you're not better than us. Because when you go up against that corporate white guy, he don't care as long as you get the job done. He don't care about your nigga ass because you're a nigga. It's like I'm a nigga to them too. You know what I'm saying? So stop acting like y'all white. You know what I'm saying? And follow the protocol. Wasn't for the Afro American black man. You wouldn't like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Y'all minorities wouldn't have had anything. Anything. Just remember, man, we kicked the door down for hip hop. Some of y'all eating off of that. Some of y'all eating off of sports. You know, we did a lot of different things. We contributed to America. Moses West, the latest inventor, created water from air. How good is that? Water from air. And then we had the cell phone. Um, the lady that created the cell phone, the blueprint for the cell phone that you use every day, it was a black lady that created that blueprint for the cell phone. Afro American lady. She created that. Like I mentioned before, Moses West. He invented potato chips. We did. Black man invented the helicopter. And once I get the list, when I come back here, I'm gonna give you all a list of all the inventions. It's like 100 or more inventions that the Afro American contributed. We had a lot of inventions that we contributed to America. A lot of inventions. So stop looking down on the Afro American black man when y'all come to this country because y'all walk through the door and y'all benefit from us. And I just wanted to mention that. Also, this gangster thing, man. You know, I used to be around too menacing. Y'all don't want to believe. You don't want to believe. I could give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool to be out here being a gangster when we have these corporate people against us. We have police brutality, but y'all don't care though. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stand up for. You want to stand for something that don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, because we out there talking about yo, I run New York, I run Philly, I run California, but nobody has property in none of these areas. Nobody has property in none of these areas. But you run New York, you run Philly, you run Chicago, you run California, but who got property? Who got property in these states that I named, or even cities? Who? Nobody has property, so how you running? And then, you start dancing to the tune. When one time, we used to call him one time, 10-4, Jake, when they pull up, 5-0, whatever you want to call them. When they pull up, then y'all saw. You know what I mean? Now, that gangster stuff went out the door. When police pull up, there's no more gangster, you know? But now you want to just like self-destruct, you know, you run around on property, gangbanging on property that you don't own. The white man own it. The white man own the property. You run around on gangbanging, the white man own the property. But you act like you own it. As soon as the white man say, okay, that's enough, guess what? You turn into a motherfucking house nigga. Oh, no, sir. I wasn't doing anything, sir. Or they just take your ass to jail, make you sit there and rot, and then you looking stupid. And guess what? That nice girl that you left outside of jail, the nice girl, guess what? What happened to her? She's with another dude. You know, it's a continuous circle. So think about the gangbang and being gangster or whatever y'all doing because I never seen yet like a gangbanger gangster own a city unless they extort the city. And let me take that back. I seen Italians. They own the city. They extort this part of the city. Italians had they had power. They had power. The Yakuza in Japan, they organize. They make sure the civilians is good. You don't do that out here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the civilians is good. It's just like we're selfish. You want to show off. You don't care who's out there. We want to go and shoot everything up. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. And I sound like Donald Trump. It's not a good thing. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I just had to drop these jewels because it's annoying, man. I'm crashing out because I'm just tired of the nonsense. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of being tired. Everything that y'all run around thinking is cool is not cool. Not in my eyes, and I don't know how you see it in your eyes because, like I said, and I say time and time again, showing off a bottle, $1,000 bottle with contaminated chemicals in the bottle that over time is going to kill you is celebrating failure. You bragging about, yo, looking around, oh, I'm smoking weed, looking around, see who see you, and thinking you cool. That shit is corny. Think about it. You smoking weed, okay, you smoking weed, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed. But do it, you don't have to advertise it. Just do it on your time. You tell everybody, yo, I'm smoking weed, yo, and you're looking around to see who's looking at you. You see how corny that is? We ain't never gonna get nothing right, and it's crazy because we're so separated through our brain function is not right. We separate through religion, And some of us believe in Farrakhan, some of us believe in, you know, Christianity, Muslim, Seventh Day Adventists. We're so separated with religion. We're so separated through the music. Oh, I'm from New York. I don't like down south or down south, or I don't like California music. It's incredible. We'll never come together as people. You know, and I got a solution. And y'all not gonna like what I got to say, but the solution is the only way we're gonna unite if they bring slavery back, and that's when everybody want to get together and want to fight. When they bring slavery back and take away your rights, then y'all want to get back together, and then you want to get together and fight, and all that gang stuff and all this, I own this and that, all that's out the door. Now survival mode. If they were to drop a weapon, a chemical weapon or whatever, there's no more separatism. Everybody's united, and they're going straight for survival. And then you got the snakes, that want to like take you out because they want to survive. So you're still gonna have that, But that's the only way I see the solution because everybody has their mind frame of religion and feels as though they have the information. Nobody wants to listen to nobody else because they don't want to be a follower. But at the end of the day, you're still following because you're following the trends. You're doing what the next person do. If you're doing a certain type of gang banging, you're doing because the next man's doing it. Just a follower is not a good thing. You know, open your mind up. Step aside. It's okay to think that what you're doing. Like you want to go fishing or you want to go horseback riding, something like that. It might sound corny to everybody else, but you enjoy life. You get in touch with nature. Because y'all so, I want to say, conditioned by this technology. You got your face glued to the phone screen like I'm doing right now. At least take the time to go out in nature, observe, you know, nature, the world, look at the sky, the sunset, the sunrise, and get in touch with nature. You know, it's okay to be on the phone and do your little networking and getting your little money and all that, but try to detach yourself from the social media world and go out there and enjoy real life. 'Cause there's real life outside. Not in the screen. Everybody's a gangster and everybody's a celebrity. Everybody's a star. And then at the end of the day, when you get off this social media, after you say you're a celebrity, you're a star and a gangster, and go out, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares how cool you are. Nobody cares how many guns you shot, how many bodies you took, and all that. Nobody cares about how many women you got. Nobody cares. You know. At the end of the day, if anybody cared, they hating. You know what I mean? Because they can't get to that level that you're at. So what you do is you elevate and you go out and you free your mind and you go into nature, and get in touch, touch out, reach out to the animals, sit underneath a tree, manifest your thoughts, read a book or just meditate, just get in touch with nature. It's very important that you do that because everybody's going to be desensitized through this technology. You got to have an open mind. You don't want to be desensitized at all. Once you're desensitized, oh boy, it's gonna be incredible. If y'all come in here and hit that like, subscribe, hit that like button, notification, share, whatever you can do to support. I'm apologize if y'all don't like what I'm saying, but I speak the truth and I say that things that nobody is that wants to say. I say things that people are scared to say. And there's things that got to be addressed. I don't really worry about how cool somebody is or how gangster, how tough. That all that shit is corny. We have a bigger mission. We have a bigger mission than worrying about and you walking around and seeing who's looking at you and you know thinking that you're the best person on earth. Or it's always good to have self confidence. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's a way of doing it. And the way of doing it is, just showing love to the next human being. It's okay to walk that old lady across the street. Say time and time again, make sure the elderly's safe. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to help that little child, progress and teach them something. If you see a kid struggling or sad or they need a big brother, you know, you know, they need a big brother, big sister. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you always had these demons like, yo, what you doing, son? That's corny, man. What are you doing? You helping an old lady? It sounds crazy, right? And you got people out there that just don't agree with doing good stuff. There's always the negativity. If I was on here talking negativity, I bet you my views be going viral. You know what I'm saying? I sat up here and was talking about how many people I want to shoot and kill. It'll go viral. And it's crazy. If I talk positivity, nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to hear me. It's crazy how people think, their mind frame, the whole 9 yards. It just don't add up to me. It really don't. You know. And that said, man, I'm gonna deactivate. I'm gonna bring y'all some goodness. I'm gonna bring some good supplements for y'all to take for your health. I'm gonna talk about the black inventors more for the minorities that want to know how do we contribute to this country. For people that want to know, foreign people, we get an understanding of how we contributed. You know what I'm saying? White people too. You know what I'm saying? Understand that we contributed to America. And like I said, man, it's the Voltron Hour, man. Cybertron podcast. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. And when I do deactivate, and I'm off this, man. Share it, man. Hit that like button.